Hello and welcome to day 3 of the Goodwood Festival. I'm here with Jake Johns, who of course found an absolutely massive 16-1 winner on day 1. Also found an 8-1 second place each way winner
And
and
a 5 to 2.
a 5-2 winner on day 1, and was really unlucky on day 2. Found a second in the final Channel 4 race.
Yeah.
The last lion, very unlucky, 3-1 price. But if you had it each way, then that's a winner. So let's move on to day 3, Jake, which of course is headlined by the Goodwood Cup.
Yeah. Okay, so we're already on day 3, only a couple of days left. Today we've got another hard handicap to start off with. 18 strong. Stargazer is the favourite for Sir Michael Stout after his good win in April. The form's working out pretty well, but I prefer a couple actually, bigger prices. One I really like is Scarlet Dragon for Eve Johnson-Hogan. Who's actually going for a really decent spell at the moment. She was a bit in the doldrums for a bit, but she's coming back recently. She's got an alright strike rate, and this is a pretty talented gelding by Sir Percy, and he's improving all the time. He ran a really good race behind Bathos here a few starts back when he didn't get the clearances runs, but he's running on well at the death. Most impressive for his last 2 starts, however, he won with quite a lot in hand. The first time was he beat Corinthian, and that was over 12 furlongs, which is probably too far for him. He then stepped back to 10 furlongs, off a career high mark, and won by over 4 lengths. So he's obviously improving. I'll be really surprised if the improvement has stopped there. He's only £6 higher than that run, where he won by 4 lengths. I think he's got a great chance at 12-1. Another one I really like is for Roger Charlton, who's in even better form currently, 47% strike rate, which is absolutely ridiculous. Well, it was yesterday. He enters High Shields at 8-1. Must have a chance back at 10 furlongs. He didn't like 12 furlongs either last time when he stepped up. But he's been improving all year up to 10 furlongs. The form of his win over 10 furlongs last time is working out really, really well, with a 3rd and 4th winning next time out. I think he's got a great chance as well. So I'll go High Shields to win, 8-1, and Scarlet Dragon each way at 12-1.
That's in the 2 o'clock.
In the 2 o'clock, the Matchbook Betting Exchange Stakes. Next up is the Richmond Stakes, 235, Group 2 for 2-year-olds. I cannot believe that Memas is 7-2. It's absolutely mental. In fact, I think you can get him at 4-1 now. That is mental. That is absolutely mental. Blue Point was really impressive last time. He's the favourite. He's got odds on 4-6. Stupid price. He absolutely bolted up by 11 lengths at Doncaster in a rubbish novice race. I think people are making comparisons to Frankel, because Frankel had a similar novice race and bolted up at Doncaster when he was a 2-year-old. But I mean, just because Frankel did the same thing doesn't mean he should be 4-6. I mean, he was really impressive, but he was 3-10 that day. Didn't beat anything. Then won a Group 2. He was second in one of the best Group 2 sprint races of the year, probably the best, in the Coventry, behind Caravaggio, who's arguably the best 2-year-old in APA Ryan's yard. That was on soft ground, which he hated. He needs good fast ground, which he's going to get today. And Richard Hannon has also won this race 5 of the last 8 years, so he obviously sends his best 2-year-old here. I think 4-1 is an absolutely mental price. I'll be going in. You could even, it's 5 runners, so you could go each way if you wanted. He's giving away a bit of weight because he won the Group 2 last time. But he's giving a bit of weight to Intelligence Cross now because he's beat him. But I just think he was going away that day and he had a bit in hand at the finish. I like him at 4-1 definitely. So Memas in the 235 at Richmond Stakes, and then the next is the big one, the Goodwood Cup. I actually quite liked Max Dynamite, but he's running at Galway. So my other tips were Big Orange, the favourite, pretty boring, but he won it last year. And he heads to the market after impressing in the Prince of Wales Racing Club Stakes at Newmarket at the July meeting. Exactly the same race as he won en route to taking this last year. James McDonald, the New Zealand rider, gave him an absolute peach at Newmarket, set the fractions perfectly from the front, but he was actually pretty comfortable in the end. He won going away at the finish. It was a really, really incredibly good ride, but I don't know if I think he was the best horse in the race as well in the end, to be honest. I didn't tip him, but I think he was probably the best horse in the race.
Yep.
Nothing was getting close to him at the line. And that race last time, the Princess of Wales' Racing Club Stakes, was probably a deeper race than it was last year, and he probably won it slightly better than he did last year as well. So you could argue that he's in better form this year going into the Goodwood Cup than he was last year. He won't want any rain, that's for definite. There's a little bit of rain forecast, but not very much until about 2 or 3 o'clock, so hopefully they'll miss it, or they won't get that much. But yeah, I think he's got a huge chance. I think he's about 4 to 1 at the moment. I tipped at 5 to 1 a few weeks ago. Another one I tipped a few weeks ago at, well, annoyingly, Sword Fighter, basically. I thought A.P. O'Brien was saying that the St. Ledger was the race that he was going to after he won the Queen's Vase so impressively. He's improving at an absolute rate of knots. He won a Group 2 at the Curragh in decisive fashion last time. I thought it was unlikely that he was going to go here because I thought he was going to go straight to the St. Ledger. Because they're saying he's going to have a break. So I said, wait until he's declared and then bet on him then. But now he's 11 to 2. I think he was 20 or 16 to 1 when I first did it. But, you know, that's just how it goes sometimes. I'm not going to tip 3 horses, especially seeing as quite a lot of my other anti-post fancies didn't get declared, so that's a bit annoying. But anyway, 11 to 2 is alright still. I think he'll probably shorten, seeing as all of these bloody A.P. O'Brien horses that get shortened. They're going to like odds on no matter what, and they always win. So yeah, I think he'll probably shorten. He might go off favourite actually. That wouldn't surprise me at all. But I think Big Orange and Sword Fighter are good prices for this. I really like Big Orange. It's valued at 4 to 1. Might be able to get a bit bigger if Sword Fighter shortens, but I like Sword Fighter as well. So those two for that. The Lily Langtry Stakes is the last one I'm going to cover. 3:45. Final race on Channel 4. It's a 1 mile 6 Group 3 contest for fillies and mares. Pomona improved buckets for the step up in trip last time, which is probably short enough now. I think it would be worth taking another chance on Yarrow for Sir Michael Stout. I've been going on about Sir Michael Stout for it. I've had quite a few of his actually this festival, but she's absolutely ridiculously well bred by See the Stars. She finally showed something like her breeding suggests that she should be. Last time at Pontefract, where she stayed on really well from the back. She only went down by a length to Loving Things, who has since won well in a Group 2. I think she could easily come on for the run, and improvement seems even more likely with Sir Michael Stout, because he's amazing at these kind of improving these horses. So I think that she's got a great chance. She's currently around 4 to 1, I think. So that's okay. She might shorten as well. But this Pomona is alright. But I think I'm going to go for Yarrow in that one. So the tips are Scarlet Dragon 12 to 1 each way in the and High Shields at 8 to 1 to win in the Matchbook Betting Exchange Stakes at 2 o'clock. And then in the Richmond Stakes, Memas at 4 to 1. That's probably my tip of the day actually. Maybe we can just cut that out and just add that as my tip of the day rather than doing another video. So Memas 4 to 1. I like Big Orange and Sword Fighter from my anti-post bet in the Goodwood Cup, and Yarrow in the Lily Langtry Stakes.
Excellent stuff. So there's some more big price choices there from our man Jake Johns. And if you're wondering, oh hold on, some of these prices that Jake is actually quoting aren't the same prices as what I'm getting at the bookie that I'm using. It's because we use the best odds possible from all of the bookies on easyodds.com, which means that we get the best possible value. So when Jake says he has an 8 to 1 winner and you put the same exact horse selection on and only got 6 to 1, you've only got yourself to blame. Make sure that you get the best odds available using easyodds.com. Open up the account with the best value price. So that's Jake's choices for day 3 of the Goodwood Festival. We'll be back tomorrow with day 4. And thanks very much for watching, and don't forget to press subscribe to get these videos straight through into your YouTube channel. Thanks very much. My name is Ross Casey, this is Jake Johns, and we are easyodds.com.